that question. I think that for users, the most important thing is that there's a lack of understanding. So there needs to be more transparency by companies and even by regulators that are trying to regulate or use their data. Users want to know what you're using their data for. If their data is safe with you, what you're doing to keep their data safe, what will happen if their data becomes unsafe. They want to know that you have everything covered. So there has to be a lot of transparency from companies and regulators, and there has to be a lot of education also, because if users are going to properly trust the system, they have to know exactly how the system works. For example, if you wanted to, there's something called if you wanted to stop a data processor from processing your data, there's something called automatic processing. If you use any means of technology to, like AI, for example, to automatically process data, then you can object to that under various laws in Africa, right? And if you object to that, that means that whoever is processing your data, fintech or bank, has to stop processing your data immediately. But if a user doesn't know that they have those rights, if they don't know that they can do that, if they don't know they have any redress mechanisms, then they're not going to trust the system, because how do they complain? If they opt in, how can they opt out? So there has to be a lot of transparency, there has to be a lot of education. Transparency could also include your privacy policies. It would be great if financial institutions also had detailed privacy sections to show, okay, this is what we're doing with your data, this is how we're protecting your data, our security, cyber security, everything is up to date. If you have any question, FAQs are here. If people did that, if there was that sort of education and transparency, I think that users would not have a problem trusting institutions with their data. I think many people, particularly in Africa, just don't understand, what the data is, how you're using it, why you're storing it, and if it is safe. So I think those two things would really help.